What's up everybody, welcome back to Sharp Technique. Today I have an awesome review for you guys. This is coming from Reate Knives. This is the Exo-K Karambit. Now I'm a big fan of karambits, so I had to pick this one up. Now just by seeing what's in the box here, it looks like I did get a couple of stickers, which are always greatly appreciated. I do have a certificate of authenticity card. Very smooth. Also a nice little microfiber towel just to wipe it down as soon as you get done playing with it, and some extra hardware. That's really cool. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. There is two knives in one, because one of them is an actual trainer. Now this style of knife and the design is something fairly new that a lot of people out there have not been able to really access. This design, very new design by Exo-K. So let's take out the trainer and see how this feels and looks. Now just right off the bat, it feels pretty weighty, so I really do like that. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels very good in the hand, and I did have a little bit of time to kind of play with this a little bit, so I could show you, and we will get back to this here in a little bit, but I could show you how to deploy this. So you put your index finger here through the hoop, and here you have the button lock system. Now this is interchangeable, so you could switch this over here, just kind of depends on your preference. And essentially what you want to do is you want to hit the button, swing this open. You got to flick it pretty aggressively to get the knife to deploy, and then you just bring it back down, and with a little bit of gravity this knife is fully deployed and fully actionable. Now how do I close it? Well, I open this up. Your thumb is pretty safe here in this area, being that you have this little ridge here that the knife will fall into. It never reaches this part. So what I like to do is once I deploy it, I just flick the wrist down, it closes, and then with my thumb I push it all the way down. So let me see if I could do this correctly. I don't have a lot of space here, so forgive me if I don't get it on the first try, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So that is how I would open it, and that's basically how I close it. So this is very awesome that they offer you a trainer. I would imagine they just don't want people out there getting hurt with this new design. And let's check out the actual karambit. Oh, and by the way, I know most of you already know, but for those of you that don't, the trainer does not come sharpened, and it does not have a pointed edge, so that's why they call this a trainer. Now let's go over to the actual knife itself. So the one that I purchased, and now they're coming in a lot of different colors and flavors, I ended up going with the tan and the aluminum finish. Now before I deploy this one, I just want to go over a few specifications here. So the overall length on this is going to be 6.69 inches with the blade length of 3.7 inches, and the cutting edge is 2.85. The blade width is 1.08 inches with a blade thickness of 0.16. The material here is Bowler N690. This is a hawkbill style blade, flat grind, stonewash finish, plain edge. The handle now on the other hand is 3.62 inches. The handle width is 1.12 inches, and the handle thickness is 0.5 inches or half an inch. The handle material is aluminum. The color on this is tan, and this is a right hand or left hand user setup. So again, you could switch the clip over to this side, button lock to this side, and you can make this an ambidextrous knife for sure. Now the brand here is Reate. Like I said, the model is an Exo-K. One thing you may not like about this knife is that it is made in China. So for those of you that don't like to support any Chinese made products, I really do understand, but this is a very cool design. I like this little waffle style grip here, if you will. So let me just deploy this blade, because I would think that this blade is probably a little bit easier than the actual trainer, being that this one's a little bit more weighty, and I feel like I had better luck just deploying this one. But I didn't do too bad with the trainer. I deployed it on the first try, so it does take a little bit of practice. It does take a little bit of an aggressive flicking of the wrist. But let's go ahead and give this one a shot. Again, I'm working with a very reduced area here, so let's try this out. So that would be open, that would be closed. So again, this is an awesome design, and it's gonna set you back for about $167. But for what you're getting a trainer and you're getting the actual knife. And believe me, this trainer does not feel cheap, and they definitely didn't have to do this. This knife and design alone would have sold just, you know, on its own. So Reate, I thank you. Really happy that you guys did include a trainer so people don't get hurt. They're a little more safety conscious. I really appreciate that. So yeah, go out and get one. I got mine through Blade HQ. You don't have to get it through Blade HQ. This is not a paid review of any kind. I pay for these knives on my own, and you can get it anywhere knives are sold. I'm sure these are very well stocked now, and again, they do come in different finishes. They do have the black finish already. They have green scales. I even believe they have an all black on black. That's the one that I may purchase next. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and as always, stay sharp.